Davante Adams.
Davante Adams.
he for sure deserved to be on this list.
I think he's a total package for sure.
Imagine being part of one of the NFL's most electrifying duos and then stepping out to forge your own path. That's the story of Davante Adams, the Las Vegas Raiders star wide receiver who continues to captivate fans with his incredible talent and fiery spirit. Rumors of him parting way with the Raiders are swirling around the league. Should we trust Adams' word or get our hopes up by expecting one of the most iconic duos to grace our screens again?
I'm actively on the Raiders.
Right.
What do I look like sitting here talking to other people about being on another team?
Right.
You know, and that's how I still feel about it right now.
So, how did Adams become one of the top wide receivers in the league? With 5 Pro Bowl selections and 2 first-team All-Pro honors, Adams has cemented himself as one of the league's elite. Yet it's his candidness and loyalty that sets him apart. On a recent episode of Shannon Sharp's Club Shay Shay podcast, Adams stirred the pot by addressing the whispers of a potential reunion with Rodgers, stating, "If I'm going to be with anybody, it'd be Aaron." This statement has fans buzzing with excitement. Wouldn't that be so exciting? So, stay tuned as we delve deeper into the life and career of Davante Adams, a player who embodies passion, skill, and an unwavering commitment to the game. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and press the bell icon. Now that you've done that, relax, grab a snack, and let's explore his career and answer these burning questions that keep us all up at night. Davante Adams' early life was marked by intense adversity and bravery. Born in East Palo Alto, California, Adams grew up in a rough neighborhood where crime ran rampant. When he was just 14, he experienced a terrifying drive-by shooting next door. Adams saw his preschool-aged twin sisters, Destiny and Deshawnay, in the line of fire and instinctively rushed out to grab them. He pulled them into the house just in time, narrowly avoiding the bullets that flew around them. Reflecting on this incident, Adams said, "It was one of the craziest moments of my life. Nobody got hit, but it was definitely a close call." Growing up in such an environment instilled in Adams a profound sense of humility and resilience. Even now, Adams has never forgotten his roots and frequently gives back to his community. He's hosted football camps for local youth and donated to various charities supporting underprivileged children. Despite the constant exposure to crime and violence, he managed to steer clear of the negative paths that many of his peers followed. He attributes much of his success to his strong-willed parents who provided guidance and support throughout his turbulent youth. Pamela Brown, Adams' mom, worked tirelessly to provide for her family, holding 2 jobs. She braided hair at night and worked as a site manager at the software company Synopsys. "My mom was my rock," Adams said. "She made sure I stayed on the right path no matter how tough things got. I mean, I grew up with nothing," Adams recalled. "Crazy crime rate, exposed to a lot of stuff a young kid shouldn't be. I got friends that ended up in the 2 spots you don't want to end up." A kid so young exposed to such adversity, do you think anyone so young should have to go through that? Adams' determination and hard work eventually led him to excel in sports. He played football and basketball at Palo Alto High School before attending Fresno State University, where he continued to shine on the field. His ability to rise above his challenging circumstances and focus on his goals is a testament to his character and the support of his family.
They left him all alone. He got behind his safety, who's the man that has to guard that back line.
Despite the success he's achieved, Adams remains grounded, always remembering the obstacles he overcame and the people who helped him along the way. Adams received several offers from colleges, but chose Fresno State because of the connection he felt with the coaching staff. "They believed in me," Adams said, "and I knew it was the right place to develop my skills." Davante Adams' college career at Fresno State was nothing short of remarkable, setting the stage for his future success in the league. When Davante Adams got to Fresno State, he had to redshirt his freshman year to get academically eligible. Even though he wasn't playing, he was grinding hard behind the scenes. He hit up community college classes for extra credits, fine-tuned his work ethic, and built chemistry with his teammates. Keith Williams, who fought to get Adams on the team, was determined to see him succeed. Williams set up Adams for future success, even though he left for Tulane before Adams' redshirt freshman season. This experience molded Adams into a better athlete. In the 2012 season, under new head coach Tim DeRuyter, Adams quickly established himself as a key player for the Bulldogs. In his collegiate debut, Adams recorded 118 receiving yards and 2 touchdowns in a win against Weber State. This was just the beginning of an impressive season that saw him become one of the most productive receivers in the Mountain West Conference.
Carr in rhythm, one-on-one. Adams makes his man miss.
and accelerates with a cutback. He's gone. Second.
Adams consistently delivered standout performances throughout the season. Notable games included his 8 catches for 102 yards against San Diego State and 9 for 198 yards and 2 touchdowns against New Mexico. His streak of games with a receiving touchdown began on October 6th against Colorado State, marking the first of 8 consecutive games with a score. In the regular season finale against Air Force, Adams had 9 receptions for 141 yards and 2 touchdowns. He concluded the season with 102 receptions for 1,312 yards and 14 touchdowns, leading the Mountain West in all 3 categories. His exceptional play earned him the conference's Freshman of the Year honors, a spot on the Freshman All-American team, and MVP of the 2012 Hawaii Bowl despite the loss to SMU.
Gain of 29. Carr Adams.
The 2013 season saw Adams elevate his game even further, contributing significantly to the Bulldogs' 11-2 record. He started the season strong with 14 receptions for 148 yards and 2 TDs in a narrow victory over Rutgers. Throughout the season, Adams continued to produce incredible numbers, including a game against Idaho, where he had 16 receptions for 185 yards and 3 touchdowns. His performance against UNLV was particularly memorable, with 8 receptions for 221 yards and 4 touchdowns, including a 75-yard touchdown to start the game.
Is going to throw one deep to get it started, and he'll connect, and it's going to be a long play.
Adams' most impressive outing came against New Mexico, where he recorded 9 receptions for 246 yards and 4 touchdowns, helping Fresno State to a 10-0 record at the time. In the following game against San Jose State, he had 13 receptions for 264 yards and 3 touchdowns, despite the team's first loss of the season. He finished the 2013 season leading the nation with 131 receptions for 1,719 yards and 24 touchdowns, setting a Mountain West Conference record for touchdown receptions in a single season and establishing Fresno State career records for receptions and touchdown receptions. Adams' stellar college career earned him second-team All-American honors for the Associated Press. On December 27, 2013, he announced his decision to forego his last 2 years of college eligibility and entered the 2014 NFL Draft, where his remarkable collegiate performance ensured he would be a highly sought-after prospect. One has to admit, Adams really should have patted himself on the back. What do you think about his college journey? Coach DeRuyter said, "Davante is among the most talented and hardworking players I've ever coached. His dedication to the game is unparalleled." Davante Adams has had an illustrious NFL career, marked by contributions and standout performances. Drafted by the Green Bay Packers in the second round of the 2014 draft, Adams quickly established himself as a key player.
Green Bay Packers select Davante Adams, wide receiver, Fresno.
In his rookie season, he played as the 4th receiver but soon became an integral part of the Packers' offense. His first NFL TD came on October 2, 2014 in the game against the Vikings, where he caught an 11-yard pass from Aaron Rodgers. This touchdown was notable as it marked Rodgers' 200th career touchdown pass.
Touchdown, Davante Adams.
Adams' rookie season concluded with 446 receiving yards and 3 touchdowns, but it was in the playoffs where he truly shined. He set the Packers' rookie record for receiving yards in a playoff game with 117 yards against the Dallas Cowboys. His performance during the NFC Championship against the Seahawks highlighted his potential, despite being limited to 1 reception for 7 yards in the 28-22 overtime loss. The 2015 season saw Adams battling injuries, which hampered his performance. However, his dedication and work ethic were evident, earning him the unofficial offseason MVP award in 2016. This recognition translated into an impressive 2016 season, where he recorded 12 touchdowns and 997 receiving yards. Notably, he was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week after catching 13 passes for 132 yards and 2 touchdowns against the Bears. In the later seasons, Adams continued to excel. The 2017 season was a challenging one due to injuries and the absence of Rodgers for 9 weeks. Despite this, Adams managed to secure victories for the Packers, including a game-winning touchdown against the Cleveland Browns. His resilience and performance earned him his first Pro Bowl selection and a 4-year, $58 million contract extension with the Packers in December 2017.
They're going to throw it. Who has a dangerous throw, and it's a first down and to the end zone. Davante Adams and the Packers have won it.
The 2018 season was particularly noteworthy for Adams as he achieved his first 1,000-yard receiving season, finishing with 1,386 yards and 13 touchdowns. His outstanding performance continued to 2019 despite a turf toe injury that sidelined him for 4 games. He ended the season with 997 receiving yards and 5 touchdowns, earning his 3rd consecutive Pro Bowl selection. Adams' career reached new heights in the 2020 season. He led the league with 18 receiving touchdowns and tying Sterling Sharp's franchise record. His 115 receptions and 1,374 receiving yards set new benchmarks for the Green Bay Packers. His historic season earned him first-team All-Pro honors and a top 6 ranking in the NFL's top 100 players of 2021. The 2021 season saw Adams continue his exceptional performance, breaking his own single-season franchise record for receptions and receiving yards. He finished the season with 1,553 receiving yards and was named to the Pro Bowl for the 5th straight year. His impact was further solidified with his selection to the 2021 All-Pro team.
It happened. With him just being the guy on that team now.
A sensational grab by Davante Adams.
Oh! Yeah! 200! Yes, sir! 400! Yeah!
In 2022, Adams got traded to the Las Vegas Raiders, reuniting him with his college quarterback Derek Carr. In his debut season with the Raiders, Adams continued to impress, setting the franchise record for most receiving yards in a season with 1,516 yards and 14 touchdowns. His stellar performance earned him first-team All-Pro honors for a 3rd time and a top 13 ranking in the NFL Top 100 players in 2023.
Hands at the very last 1/10 of a second. Those hands go up and Ramsey doesn't have a chance to react. Beautiful.
In that 2023 season, Adams achieved another milestone by recording 10,000 career receiving yards. He continued to be a dominant force on the field, finishing the season with 1,144 receiving yards and 8 touchdowns. His consistent excellence and ability to perform at the highest level make him one of the most formidable wide receivers in the NFL. Adams' rigorous training regimen and dedication to improving his game were evident as he spent countless hours on working on his route running and catching skills. He's been known for his red zone dominance, consistently ranking among the top receivers in red zone targets and touchdowns, making him a favorite target for his quarterbacks in critical scoring situations.
Davante Adams in the red zone. I mean, it's crazy. Since 2019, 73 targets, 55 receptions, 27 touchdowns. All
top receiver in the league? You bet. Tell us what you think about his NFL journey by leaving us a comment down below. Davante Adams, the star wide receiver for the Raiders, has squashed any trade rumors circulating about him. His agent calls the speculation baseless, putting an end to the chatter. But Adams did admit there's one person who could tempt him to leave: his former quarterback, Aaron Rodgers. They had an incredible run together for 8 seasons with the Green Bay Packers, and their chemistry is undeniable. Rodgers even teased the idea of a reunion, hinting he'd love to play with Adams again, which sparked buzz about Adams possibly joining the New York Jets.
The thought of playing with Aaron is obviously amazing. Like, I already know what that's like, you know.
In a chat on the Club Shay Shay podcast, Adams said if he were to reunite with anyone or move anywhere, it'd be with Aaron. He noted how last year's media frenzy took things out of context, leading to locker room rumors suggesting he was the driving force behind such moves. Adams made it clear, though, that he's committed to the Raiders.
I'm not the type of person that I enjoy going and putting that type of stuff out there when I'm acting.
Entering his 3rd season with Vegas, Adams has been nothing short of spectacular. In his first 2 seasons, he racked up 203 catches for 2,660 yards and scored 22 touchdowns. Despite all the talk and media speculation, Adams reassured everyone he's focused on his current team and plans to stay put. Adams has found his groove in Vegas and is determined to continue making big plays for the Raiders. He's not looking to go anywhere, and he's definitely not planning to leave anytime soon. The bond with Rodgers might be strong, but his commitment to the Raiders is even stronger. Davante Adams and Van Villarreal's love story kicked off back in 2012 at Fresno State University, long before Adams became an NFL star. After dating through college in the early years of Adams' career, he proposed in 2017 during a dreamy Bahamas trip. Their wedding took place in 2018 at the picturesque Pebble Beach in California. They now have 2 adorable daughters, Deja Lee and Desi Lynn, with a baby boy on the way. Despite Adams' hectic NFL schedule, Villarreal emphasizes that he remains down-to-earth and family-oriented. They moved to Nevada after Adams was traded to the Las Vegas Raiders in 2022, making life a bit easier for their growing family. Villarreal often shares glimpses of their life on Instagram, highlighting their milestones and special moments. Adams is a dedicated family man, frequently traveling between California and Wisconsin during his time with the Packers to be with Villarreal and their kids. The couple enjoys posting about their family adventures and celebrations, showing their strong bond and shared love for their kids. On Father's Day 2024, Villarreal praised Adams as the definition of super dad, celebrating his dedication and care for their family. Whether it's through sweet social media posts or their commitment to each other, it's clear Adams and Villarreal have built a solid and loving foundation together. A woman is always behind the success of her man. Isn't that always true? We'd say it certainly is in this context. Davante Adams has always been vocal about his self-belief, and he firmly sees himself as the best wideout in the league, ahead of talents like Justin Jefferson, CeeDee Lamb, and Jamar Chase. In a candid conversation on Club Shay Shay, Adams said, "If you say the best, myself, and you probably go Jefferson after that. Over the last 6 years, there's only been one person people can't take out of their top 3, and that's me." This confidence is a crucial part of his game as he heads into his 10th NFL season.
About this, are you thinking about going here? And they talk about whatever without me even being involved in it. And
despite a dip in his stats last season, Adams' belief in his abilities remain unshaken. He recorded 1,144 receiving yards and 8 touchdowns, which, while impressive, were below his usual standards. These numbers reflect the challenges he faced with the Raiders' offensive struggles and the need to adapt to 2 different QBs. The inconsistency in the offense likely contributed to his decline in stats. In an interview dating a year back, he had the same stance. Talk about consistency.
But I can't say that anybody's better than me at my position in the league.
Adams is determined to bounce back and prove he's still the top receiver in the league. His unwavering confidence is not just empty talk. It's built on a foundation of years of elite performances. Adams' ability to maintain this level of self-assurance, even during tougher seasons, is a testament to his resilience and dedication to the game. This season, he's ready to remind everyone why he's consistently been considered one of the best. His drive and self-belief are set to fuel another standout season, showing that Davante Adams is still a force to be reckoned with in the NFL. Frustration simmered beneath the surface for Davante Adams through his tumultuous 2023 Las Vegas Raiders season, as captured in the Netflix Receiver docuseries. The team's struggles, especially the inconsistent play of quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo, left Adams feeling like a target and a source of constant disappointment. The documentary pulls no punches, showcasing Adams' open admission of his role in Garoppolo's benching, a move he saw as necessary to chase a Super Bowl dream that remained elusive. Despite the turmoil, Adams remained a vocal leader, urging his teammates to stay positive and maintain focus. Injuries added another layer of hardship, with a shoulder injury sustained earlier in the season hampering his performance. Dropped passes from Garoppolo further fueled his frustration. However, Adams' competitive spirit and desire to be the best burned bright. He shouldered the responsibility of entertaining fans, feeling the weight of everyone's expectation on his every move. Remarkably, he managed to achieve a remarkable feat, his 4th consecutive season with over 100 catches, a testament to his talent even amidst the dysfunction.
Oh, he rolls the pocket. He's in a little bit of trouble, but Adams gets him out of it.
The documentary delves deeper, revealing the complexities that drive Adams. While financial security is a consideration, his ultimate desire lies in hoisting the Lombardi Trophy. The unresolved quarterback situation, compounded by whispers of a potential reunion with his former Green Bay Packers teammate Aaron Rodgers, now with the New York Jets, throws his future into uncertainty.
Responsibility to give them exactly what they came to see. The last time.
However, a glimmer of hope shines through. Adams expresses optimism for the upcoming season under the leadership of coach Antonio Pierce. He yearns to recapture the winning momentum the team experienced under Pierce's interim leadership, which saw him win 3 of their last 4 games. With a renewed sense of purpose and a potentially more stable environment, Adams' journey towards Super Bowl glory could finally reach a turning point. Will he achieve greatness with the Raiders, or will a reunion with Rodgers materialize? Only time will tell, but one thing is clear. Davante Adams is running out of time, and his relentless pursuit of championship glory continues to burn brightly.
It's not wins and losses. It's greatness.
Would you want to see Adams realize his biggest dream ever? We're rooting for him always. From his days on the gridiron at Palo Alto High School to becoming one of the NFL's most dominant receivers, Davante Adams' journey has been paved with both frustration and remarkable achievements. Will he finally reach the pinnacle of football and hoist the elusive Super Bowl trophy? The future remains unwritten, but one thing's for sure. Davante Adams' story is far from over. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Like this video if you enjoyed this glimpse into Adams' world. Share it with your fellow football fans and subscribe for more dives into the lives of the NFL's brightest stars.